Of the 6th Happiness premiere at New York, and to it Lance Ravenslow brings Jill St. John, fresh from her starring role with Clifton Webb in the remarkable Mr. Pennypacker. Red Buttons, too, is on hand for the new Buddy Adler-produced Triumph. Also Danny Kaye with the Saul Schwartzes and Party. A rapture in CinemaScope directed by Mark Robeson, the Inn of the 6th Happiness Gala attracts Dina Merrill and hubby Stan Rombaugh, and Korean War hero General Van Fleet and his family. While here with Mr. and Mrs. Spiro Skouras, after interrupting her tour for the premiere, which will swell the Queen's Fund for Greek orphans, is the lovely Princess Sophie of Greece.
Good evening. Is this Betty Davis?
Why, yes it is. Who is asking?
Good evening. This is the director calling you to inform you that you were chosen by our judges to be the main role, Margot Channing.
Oh, heavens!
We would like to congratulate you on a job well done. The judging panel was very impressed with your acting abilities.
Why, thank you!
We've mailed you a packet that is your script, and we would like you to review it before September 5th, which is the first read-through. We would prefer it if you had it almost memorized by then, if possible.
Oh, this is just a wonderful opportunity. Thank you so much. I will be looking forward to getting my script packet and reading my lines.
Do you have any further questions for me?
No, ma'am. No questions at the moment, but I will be sure to contact you if I do.
All right. Have a blessed day.
Thank you, sweetie.
Good evening. Is this Lily James?
Good evening, and yes it is.
This is the director from the All About Eve auditions, and I'm calling on behalf of the judges to inform you that you have been chosen to be Eve Harrington in the movie.
Oh.
Is everything all right, ma'am?
Oh yes, I was just a little disappointed not to get the Margot Channing role, as I had worked so hard to make sure I was the best one there to get the role.
I do understand how this information can be quite disappointing, getting Eve Harrington's role, but you'll have no problem contributing as much to the play as the main role does.
Yes, I'm just excited to be in the movie at all, as I know there was a lot of actors there that had superb talent skills. But do you think you can mention who got the lead role?
I'm so sorry, but that information is confidential.
That seems a little bizarre since I'll be working with them.
I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. However, you will get to meet your fellow actors on September 5th. That's when the first read-through is. The script packet should be coming in the mail shortly, and make sure to review your lines before then.
I cannot wait to read them and meet the main role. Thank you.
Of course. Have a wonderful day.
You as well, dear. Bye-bye.
Read-through will begin in 15 minutes, folks.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my! Hello, Lily. Silly seeing you here.
I didn't know you were an actor, seeing as how the last audition turned out for you. I thought you accepted your losses, tucked your tail between your legs, and quit acting.
It takes me more than just one lead role to knock me out, Lily.
Oh, well, I'm just surprised, is all. Anywho, do you know who the lead role is playing Margot Channing? I would love to meet the individual that's apparently better than me.
Oh, funny story. I am actually cast as Margot Channing.
Oh, well, apparently the judges had a bad day.
What makes you say that?
Well, apparently they want the second lead role to outshine the first, because with you and I being in competition, there's no way you're gonna outshine me.
Look here, Missy. There's a reason why I was cast as the lead role, and it has nothing to do that the judges were having an off day. Clearly, they saw who has the real acting talent here and who doesn't.
How dare you say something like that to my face?
And what are you going to do about it? You got second and I got first. Accept it and move out of my spotlight.
All right, everyone. The first run-through of the script will begin.
You just wait till they see the second role, and they stick you as second and me as main.
Toodaloo.
Good, everyone. Lily, I would like to introduce you to the main role, Betty. Betty, this is Lily. the second rule.
Yeah, we've already met.
So since y'all have already met, you should have no problem working together. Let's start from the top. And scene. The taxi comes to a stop at the alley. Margot can be seen through the closed windows, telling the driver to wait. Then she gets out. She takes a step, hesitates, then looks about curiously.
Where was she? Strange. I had become so accustomed to seeing her there night after night. I found myself looking for a girl I'd never spoken to, wondering where she was.
She smiles, a little at her own romanticism, puts her head down, and makes her way into the alley. Margot moves toward the stage door. She passes a recess in the wall, perhaps an exit, about halfway.
Mrs. Richards?
She wears a cheap trench coat, low-heeled shoes, a rain hat stuck on the back of her head. Her large, luminous eyes seem to glow up at Margot in the stage half-light.
So there you are. It seemed odd suddenly, you not being there.
Are you sure you read that right?
Worry about your own lines. I read it completely fine.
Well, maybe if you would worry about yours, then I wouldn't have to worry about them too.
Ladies, do we have a problem here?
No, everything's fine.
All right then, let's continue. And scene.
Bill Sampson? He's a director.
He's the best.
He'll agree with you. Tell me, do you, between the time Karen goes in and comes out, just huddle in that doorway and wait?
Oh no, I see the play.
You see the play? You've seen the play every performance. But don't you find it, apart from everything else, don't you find it expensive?
Standing room doesn't cost much. I manage.
Margot contemplates Eve. Then she takes her arm.
I'm going to take you to Karen.
Oh no.
She's got to meet you.
No, I'd be imposing on her. I'd just be another tongue-tied gushing fan.
Margot practically propels her towards the stage door.
There isn't another like you. There couldn't be.
But if I'd known, maybe some other time, looking like this?
You look just fine. And by the way, what was your name?
Eve Harrington.
All right, everyone. That was a really great practice. Good job. We will meet again sometime next week. Please practice in your spare time.
Oh my gosh, it's already 2:04. I have to pick up my children from school. Toodaloo!
Miss, could I speak to you for a moment?
Sure. What is it? You better not be complaining about your part again.
Oh, no. I actually wanted to confront you about a very serious matter.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm afraid so. You see, when Betty and I bumped into each other backstage, she said, and I quote, "I will try to turn this video into a communist, but I have limited resources right now." And that's why I was so off during practice tonight, because I couldn't focus knowing there could be a communist in the room.
Oh my, this is a very big deal. We at Hollywood Studios do not condone communist behavior.
Yes, I know. That's why I wanted to mention something before she turns this show into a communist takeover.
I will alert the committee immediately.
At home, Americans feared red subversion. Congress revived the House Committee on Un-American Activities. In 1947, the committee investigated Hollywood, factory of America's imagination.
Have you ever observed any communistic information in any scripts?
Well, I have turned down quite a few scripts because I thought they were tinged with communistic ideas. They haven't attempted to use me, I don't think, because apparently they know that I'm not very sympathetic to communism.
There has been a small group within the Screen Actors Guild which has consistently opposed the policy of the Guild board and officers or the Guild itself, as evidenced by the vote on various issues. That small clique has been referred to, has been discussed as more or less following the tactics that we associate with the Communist Party.
If I had my way about it, they'd all be sent back to Russia or some other unpleasant place.
10 witnesses, the Hollywood 10, defied the committee's right to ask about their beliefs.
Are you a member of the Communist Party? Or have you ever been a member of the Communist Party?
It's unfortunate and tragic that I have to teach this committee the basic principles of Americanism.
That's not the question. The question is, have you ever been a member of the Communist Party?
I'm framing my answer in the only way in which any American citizen can frame his
Then you
answer to
denied-
a question
then
which
you-
invades his, absolutely invades
Then
his
you
right.
denied, you refuse to answer that question. Is that correct?
I have told you that I will
All right.
offer my beliefs, my affiliations, and
Here's the
everything
witness.
else
Here's the
to
witness.
the American public, and they will know where I stand, as they do from what I have written.
Stand away
I have
from the
written
stand.
for Americanism for many years, and I shall
Stand
continue
away from the
to
stand.
fight for the Bill of Rights, which you are trying to
Take
destroy.
this man away from the stand.
We're here today to put Betty Davis on trial for mentioning communism in terms of the All About Eve play. Miss Davies, what is your religion?
Catholic. I go to church every Sunday.
And would you be willing to provide contacts of the people who attend church with you regularly?
Yes, I could.
And of these people, how many would you say know about communism?
What? All of them, Your Honor.
And how many would you say have ties to the Communist Party?
Well, I'm unsure the answer as I do not know.
Miss Davies, could you explain your call to an unknown number on the first read-through of All About Eve?
Excuse me, Your Honor. I do not know what you are talking about.
I advise you to tell the truth. Did you or did you not have a private phone call before you went to perform?
Oh, I did not.
We have defendants saying your statement is untrue. Can you testify against that?
I have no clue what is going on, Your Honor.
If you did have such a phone call, what would it have been about?
I plead the fifth. I do not have to say anything about a crime I did not commit.
I order Betty Davis to a lifelong sentence for communist behavior. Miss Davis has shown clear evidence of communist behavior, and it is here by the HUAC organization that we declare this case solved.
Little did they know, I was never a communist and never had any ties with that political affiliation. It was because of Lily James made one comment that turned my world upside down. No more acting, no more raising kids, just a lifelong sentence for something I had nothing to do with.
We would like to congratulate...
I cannot wait to meet them. Well, apparently they want the second week to outshine the first, because with you and I being in competition, there's no way you're gonna outshine me.
Look here, Missy. I forgot it.
That wraps up practice, everyone. Great job, you guys. We'll practice again sometime next week.
redo.
Into a communist takeover.
I will alert the committee immediately.
Thank you.
And would you be willing to shoot?
I cannot wait to read them and meet Moo. Jeez. Well, apparently they want the second lead role to outshine the first, because with you and me being in competition, there's no way you're gonna outshine me.
Look here, Missy. There's a reason why I was cast as the lead role, and it has nothing to do that the judges were having an off day. Clearly, they saw who has the real acting talent and who doesn't.
How dare you say something like that to my face?
And what are you going to do about it? You got second, or I got first. Accept it.
All right.
Move out of my spotlight.
All right, everyone. It's time to begin the first read-through of the script.
You just wait till I get in there. Yes, I'm afraid so. You know, when Betty and I bumped into each other backstage, she said, and I quote,
Okay, wait. Why all of them, Your Honor?
yes, I'm afraid so. You see, when Betty and I bumped into each other backstage, she said, and I quote, I can't. Your smile. I know.
Well, I'm unsure the answer as I do not know. Catholic. I go to church every Sunday. Oh, no. Well, I'm unsure the answer.